I'm practically ready to record now if you ready.
All right, how do you, is this like a free form thing or should I go put my suit on?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of My Friends Have Talent. And my bad, that's not even the actual name of it. My Friends Are Creative, that's the real name. I think My Friends Have Talent was what I was originally going to call it. But I was like, I like My Friends Are Creative better. So that's basically what I'm doing. I just knocked my headphone out so I can't hear what you're saying. So I'm just going to keep talking. Hopefully you're not laughing at me before I get a chance to put in my headphones. All right, my headphones are in. Yeah, so that's what this podcast is. I have a lot of creative friends, and I thought it would be nice do a podcast with and have some of them on and talk about what they do and their creative avenues, how they got where they are, where they think they're going, stuff like that, and talk a little bit more about the art form that they're in and what makes them so special. So today, sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
And that's the greatest audio transition ever. The contrast was immaculate. Oh, this is so wholesome. So we need more people. We need more people out here like you. I'm getting mixed all over, and this is crazy. My English is horrible. It's my primary language, son. But like to I don't know what the fuck I would. Oh, can I curse here?
Yes.
All right, cool. Cause damn, I definitely fucked up frame one. See, that's why they didn't want me commentate for Evo. But
Bruh.
We need more people out there that do things like this. Specifically, like a lot of people try to get into like their niche and do the thing that their niche is, because everybody wants to be like some type of influencer or content creator, and it's not a bad thing, but I feel like a lot of people go about it the wrong way. And then you have people like you who are out here like doing stuff like this, which is super amazing. Like I know you watch One Piece. I don't know if your fan base watches One Piece, but like you have the pirates out there. Everybody wants to be the pirate king. Everybody wants to be the pirate. They want the One Piece, son. Nobody wants to be Big News Morgan out here putting out the news, son. My man out here, Big News Morgan, dog. The world needs a Big News Morgan. Without Big News Morgan, how would anybody know what the bounties are, dog?
That's true.
Shout out to you.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. So today, we have on the one, the only, Combo Couch, aka I was about to say your real name. I'm like, hold on now.
I thought you was about to go down the list of aliases. I was about to be like, please don't. It's a long way.
Combo Couch, aka Giant Robot, aka GRNO7, aka the man with the rhymes, aka I'm trying to remember what your drummer name was.
Dang, what was my drummer name? Chopsticks.
There we go. AKA Master Brandon, AKA Dose Hot Doggies.
Dang, I heard those two in a Oh my gosh, that's one of my fears. I'm walking down the street or like in the store, somebody's like Master Brandon. I'm like, no, I'm not that guy anymore.
Why don't you tell everybody what you're doing right now?
Currently, at the moment, I am watching a tournament, but that's neither here nor there because it's an EU tournament, but we're not gonna get into that. I play fighting games. I perpetrate the fighting game persona. I try to get as many people into playing fighting games as possible because fighting games are like a different type of outlet. A lot of people think they're like super duper hard, and some of them can be. A lot of fighting games have been out for a while, and people are more accustomed to how fighting games play. So a lot of times when new people come into fighting games, they don't know there's a giant learning curve that they have to figure out and understand because they're already leaps and bounds behind people who've been playing fighting games for years. It's nothing that they can do. I mean, it's just a generational thing.
Right.
A lot of the cool things about fighting games is that the skills that you learn, it transfers over from game to game. So the longer you play, the better you get just in general. So I try to make it a little bit easier, or try to coach people in by giving them a fun environment to come out and play fighting games in, get better, and realize that, you know, it is hard and it's supposed to be hard. And that's the fun thing about it, because it's one thing to turn on a game and lose constantly and then you finally win. It's a different type of like joy. It's like, I did it. It's a confidence builder type thing. I don't know why everything I do deals with confidence. It's crazy, but it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling.
Absolutely. Or piggybacking off of what you were just saying about what you were doing with your content, what do you feel like you bring specifically to the FGC, even though you kind of already explained it? Why don't you explain it one more time and a little bit more in tune depth?
I I bring a safe, I feel like a lot of people do this, but I try to bring an entertaining environment, a safe space for people to come and play fighting games. Not only play, but also learn, because a lot of places you can go and you'll see people play fighting games, like Twitch, YouTube, you'll see people play fighting games, but not a lot of people like explaining the things that are going on. And granted, I'm not a fighting game professor. I'm actually just starting out seriously not too long ago. I want to say it's probably been about like a year or two. So I'm not the most knowledgeable, but the best person in my experience to learn from is somebody who is going through it with you, because they have a better understanding of how to explain it to somebody who is also, you know, going through it. Someone who's read a book 1,000 times will explain it to you a certain way, and it'll be way different than somebody who's reading it for the first time, just like you are. So I try to provide that and just like funny type of content. I don't know what my content is like based towards, but if you laugh, it's for you.
That was a very eloquent and very interesting way of putting that. I never really thought of it that way, that of you know, learning alongside somebody helps you learn it better. Because you're right, like a lot of people, like, you know, with the whole master class thing, like that, this is my TED talk.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. It's a lot of it can kind of seem, I don't want to say disingenuous, but kind of like talking down to ish, kind of, with some people. I know it's not all people, but some people, it can definitely feel like you're getting preached at, or you're getting tutored in a way that doesn't feel comfortable. But when you're struggling along with somebody else who's also trying to learn it, it kind of bolsters you as well, because you're like, this is somebody else that's also going along the same road as me at the same rate. And
it's like you said, a lot of people out here doing like these master classes, and everybody knows that it's like, all right, you see a master class, the first thing that pops in your head is, all right, they're trying to get some money, this is fine. And then for some reason, every master class kind of talks to you the same way, with like, it leaves you on the hook at all times. Like you just know you're about to get that information, and then it never shows up.
Right.
And then now you got to spend all this money to get what you like. They just blue balled you into spending money. Right. And then at the end of it, you don't really, like, some people learn stuff, and then other people are like, well, I wasted money. But nah, I'm not about that. I'm about, you know, the community where we all learn together and we play games together, because improving and watching yourself along with other people improve is a fun feeling.
Absolutely. So I gotta know. Well, I don't gotta know, because I know, but listeners want to know. How'd you get started? What created Combo Couch?
Woo, it's funny. I've been waiting to tell this story for so long. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me. But you were actually there, which is the funny thing. Remember yonder years along, like, it's been a break. I want to say it's probably been a couple of decades by now. Decades are like hundreds of years, so it couldn't have been decades. It's probably been like a couple centuries.
A couple centuries.
Remember, I don't remember if it was after school, if it was a weekend, but one day we ended up at our boy's house. We was in his basement. It was the first time that I have ever really been in his basement. I remember, because they was like, watch your steps, because they're booby trapped, and I was like, I don't understand that, but whatever. Yes. And then we ordered Chinese food, and we just played like Melee all night. Yeah. And it was so fun. And then, like, the only thing I remember from it is like standing behind this couch and seeing everybody play the games. And I was like, dang, this is lit. I love this. This is cool. And that's where the whole idea came from. So I lie to you not. Every time like I talk or I tweet or I do anything, I normally speak as in we, and people go, oh, your pronouns are we, they. And I'm like, nah, my pronouns are he, him. But whenever we're talking about the couch, I'm talking about everybody. It's not just me, it's everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A very inspirational start indeed. Having the boys sit down and man, yeah. The second you said like going down the steps, be careful, there's booby traps, I had like a flashback. I'm like, oh man, yeah, so long ago.
That's when I remembered that Mewtwo was actually OD.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, I gotta play this character. My man, wild. Oh, good times. Those were simpler times.
Oh yeah, definitely simpler times.
Simpler times.
So you've been going along for about a year and a half. It might be closer to 2 years actually. right?
I honestly don't know when I started, because some people say, Combo Couch has been a thing for about a year, and I'm like, that's true, but back when I was another person, we did do that one tournament, and that one tournament kind of started everything. That's when I was like, all right, we're going to stream fighting games, we're going to make content about fighting games, we're going to go into this tournament, and we're going to see what we can do. And being a part of the FGC now, and knowing what I know, and knowing that most people that go into tournaments go 0-2 for the longest, and it's okay. Knowing that my first tournament ever, I went 1-2. It was a good feeling. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, like I'm improving. I got one win.
Right? Like I was hyped. Came out the hyperbolic time, and only had a week to practice too. No, I was hyped.
I'm no longer the weakest.
The next tournament I got bodied.
So back to square one.
It was so bad.
So what kept you going for so long? I know you've got years and years ahead of you with your channel, but what's been keeping you pushing, creating content and training and setting up and doing tournaments and commentating and having other people call you in and commentate and setting up your shit for your YouTube channel? What's kept you going for so long?
I've met a lot of cool people, and I feel like I've also reinvigorated a lot of people. It's weird to have people be like, I'm proud of the things that you've done, and it's like, well, if you're proud and you're doing stuff now, then that means I have to keep going because you're doing stuff, and that makes me happy. So the fact that you're doing stuff because I'm doing stuff makes me want to do more stuff. The stuff I'm talking about, like the good stuff. But I've also met a lot of like really cool people. I credit a lot of the success that I have currently to the friends that I've made like on TikTok and Twitch and stuff. Like those guys are monsters. It's crazy. Like it honestly reminds me of back in the day when I wanted to learn Smash more serious, and we would play and I would always get bodied, and I never knew why you just kept bodying me. And I was like, dog, I'm trying so hard. And then it was like, all right, cool. Well, this is what you got to do. And then I realized that like I wasn't even on layer 1. I thought I was playing the game. In reality, son, I wasn't. It's crazy. And once that light switch flipped on, it was like, dog, what is this world that like there are buttons, there are safe jumps and combos and block strings,
option selects. I don't know what the hell that is.
What's an OS? What? I got a tech. What tech? What do you mean tech? No,
tech what? So much. Tech 9? I'll listen to him.
Riding around the block with the Glock. But it's like once you learn and you start to understand it and you start to put it into practice, that's when shit gets real. Once you understand it and then you start to actively see yourself doing it, and you're like, hey, I did that. Nice. It gets to a point where you do it on reaction. Like you don't have to think about it.
Right.
It's just like it just happens. You're like, dang, how did I do that? And it's like, no, it just happened.
Right, you practice it so many times, it just becomes muscle memory.
Exactly, and you love to see it.
So, since you've had this channel, I know you talk about when you've. I don't know if you want to talk about your other channel that I'm assuming you're still going to be doing stuff on, just on a rare occasion.
The Giant Robot channel was. I like to say it's a project that's still going. I've booted down the robot for a while. He's just chilling. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a fun channel. I started it during the pandemic when everybody wanted to be streamers, and I had a bunch of friends who were also streaming. We were playing shooty pew pew games, the battle royales that everybody likes to play. But after a while, like it gets to a point where it's like, all right, this shit is hella toxic. Like I literally watched friends become kind of toxic, and it's like, dog, not only am I watching you do it, I'm also enabling the fact that you're doing it, and I don't like that. I can't do that, dog. Like this was a joke, like the TikTok video. Like this, it's not funny, haha. It's funny, weird, and it's not good. And I was like, all right, I need something else. And then that was when around the time I want to say that's when Guilty Gear Strive came out, and I was like, all right, I've been watching this game, I've been looking at it for a while, I'm actually interested, let's go. And then the game took off. That joint was like, I don't know if you've seen the video where the father was walking with his kid and he was like, give me a hand, and now we run, hold my hand. That's exactly what it was, dog. And I've not let go since. I was like, let's do it.
See, I gotta queue up on a triple fall.
Gotta queue up from a triple fall. Hey, that's funny. But like also like the animes and like the shows were like, and we've done martial arts before, so you can also know, like the whole essence of a rival is a concept that you don't understand until you actually have one,
right?
And then it's somebody that like pushes you to do stuff even if you don't want to. It's like, dog, I'm tired, I've had a day, it's been the worst day, like my bank exploded, I ain't got no more money, it's crazy.
Exploded.
Yeah, just poof, gone.
Oh yeah, that's just a normal thing that happens to everyone.
You know, they transferred your money, but it's going to take like a month for you to get it back, but it's okay. Like you're down, but you're not out, and then your rival shows up and it's like, so you about to get on? And it's like, nah, son, I'm not feeling this today. And they're like, oh, okay. But next time I beat you, don't say nothing. And then you're like, all right,
I'm getting on right now.
And it's just having that person to push you, dog. And it's like, yes, let's get it.
Yes, sir. You need that Gary Oak to your ass catching.
So bring that rat-a-tat here, boy.
So right now, you've got your thumb on the vein of, God, I don't know what the fucking term is. You're into the current meta and climate of fighting games right now. You're really in tune with the FGC right now, and right now there are a lot of content creators that have been around for a very long time, and there are also some newcomers that have also been kind of popping up everywhere and really starting to make a splash when it comes to tournaments and content creation. And I want to know, what are some of your favorites among those content creators, whether they be old or new or some people that you know personally?
I gotta give it up to, and I feel like anybody who's into fighting games will say this eventually, like Maximilian really paved the way for like a lot of us to be here. So first and foremost, shout out to Max. I watch a lot of Kizzy K's content because he's not afraid to say what's on his mind, dog. Like he does not care at all. Like at all. And it's not like, you know, I say what I want to say and I don't care what you say about it. Like he's like, I say what I say because I firmly believe it, and if you don't, we can talk about it. You may not like what I say, but this is the discussion. He likes having discussions, whether, you know, it doesn't matter how raunchy it gets, discussion. And a lot of people look at it as like, oh, he's being aggressive and I don't like it. And it's like, nonsense, he's being real. This is real. You two used to fake. This is real. my man will be in his chat like, what you mean I'm fake? You fake. What you mean? Nah, you wildin', you fake. You can't be in my chat talking about I'm fake, you fake, and for like 15 minutes we'll go off on it. It's like, dog, but he's being genuine. Like they're vibing. He's not going off. He's not like talking shit or anything. He's just, they're vibing. And it's so great to see. And he's super insightful in the games he plays. He's super good at the games he plays. He's a fun guy to be around or to watch. I've definitely found myself a couple times with a nice little drink, some food, and just been vibing to his content. I love Diaphone's content. I have a couple of friends that I've recently met that make content, and their stuff is like actually kind of wild. Like I have a friend named Saki. Saki is an Eno player. At one point, Saki was #1 Eno in the world. I was like, oh, okay, #1 Eno. And then I watched Saki play, and I was like, okay,
let's go. Right.
Saki is super down to earth. He's super chill. He's got a lot of things going on, and my man is he's really about fighting games. He does Heaven or Hell tournaments, and he's like seriously about it. He's done a couple of other ones. He's also done one tournament. It's a really big online tournament. Y'all should definitely come check it out. It's like yearly tournament. That's how you know it's lit. It's an online major. It's several days. It's amazing. Reset Resort. Come vibe with your boy.
Reset Resort.
We did one this year. This was the first one we did. I helped him commentate DNF Duel. My man puts in so much work. It is ridiculous. I felt like I was a part of a team. Like, you know how people are like, I want to make it, and I want to make it so that I can do the stuff and make the money and yeah. But they don't ever talk about the work you have to do. Right. Son, it was like I applied for the job and got it with no pay and had all the work. It was crazy. But I was so for it. I was like, you need this by when? 2 hours? I got you. I'm at work, but I don't care. I'm on it. It was just so cool. And seeing people like that put up content, it's like amazing. I do a lot of TikTok content. which is funny because a lot of people think TikTok is for like kids. It's for a lot of different people. You just gotta find your niche, and it's a lot of wild, so a lot of fluff. Yeah, you just gotta find the good stuff. But there are a lot of people on TikTok that make very good content. Phil, of course, is a friend of mine, a big friend of mine, who puts up amazing content on TikTok. Like, it's freaking hilarious. If you've ever been on TikTok, if you've seen some fighting game stuff, you've probably seen some of his content.
Yes, sir. That's the boy right
He's
there.
amazing. He is amazing. Sharpie, the purple Sharpie, she has amazing content too. I literally cried. She was doing a TikTok live, and she was like, "Hey, you're the reason I'm back on TikTok. Somebody showed me your content." And I was like, "That's lit. I'm on my way back." And I was like, "Y'all wildin'."
Adorable.
What you mean? Let me go make content right now. And then anybody who makes content probably uses at some point. What's the website called? Hold on, it's in my dumpster on my computer. Let me go find it. I'm gonna say the name, and it's gonna be a big bleed. It's gonna be like beep. You don't want no beef with Premiere. But yeah, anybody who does video editing of any sorts has used Premiere at some point, and it's like you either love it or you hate it.
You're right.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Yes, sir. Editing has always been like the bane of editors all around the world. I love editing, but I hate editing.
Hate editing, dog. Because once you get in the groove, you're vibing, you're loving the content you're doing, and then all of a sudden, it just explodes.
Exactly. It's like, 2.5 hours worth of work gone. Time to do it all over again.
And then you're like, okay, show me the report. Why did you explode? And then the Premiere's like, no reason. We just exploded. We felt like exploding. And I'm like, what is this, man? Like, come on.
Come on now.
Why you do this to me?
So speaking of fighting games, which is literally what we've been talking about the entire time. I don't know what kind of segue this was, but your favorite fighting game right now, and also your favorite fighting game from, I'm going to say at least 10 years ago, 10 years and farther.
Ish. Favorite fighting game right now has to be Guilty Gear Strive. It's such an amazing game. It's brought so many people together. It's crazy. I love it. From years ago, I want to say 2. There's an old school fighting game, and it's like an arena fighter, right? From the GameCube, son. It was a Godzilla Destroy All Humans. That game was so fun. It lets you throw buildings. If you're having a nostalgia moment, I just saw another one that's on Steam, and it's like $40. I'm gonna send it.
Giga Bash. Yep.
Yes!
Yeah.
Son, if we didn't have this major next weekend, I'd be playing it right now, dog.
I was just talking that because couple months ago, I believe, they showed it off, and then like last month they released a trailer for like the Godzilla character, and I was like, I'm buying this game. And then I found out it came out, and I was like, I want to buy this game, but I know I'm not gonna have anybody to play it with, so I just like,
I was thinking the same thing. Let's go.
I got
next weekend, so we bought it.
Yeah, bro, I got on Discord, and then somebody posted it in like the general chat, and it was like, yo, this shit looks so clean. Everybody was like, oh man, I want to play this, and I typed in there, I was like, dog, I've been waiting for people to say they want to play this. The second y'all buy it, I'm buying it. So Combo, when you buy that shit, I'm buying that shit this weekend, dog, because I gotta play that game.
That J looks so fun.
Oh my
gosh. Any game I can pick somebody up and throw them into a building and watch the building crumble as they fall in agony, I love it. Yeah, I could lose, but I threw you into that building. It's like, yeah, remember that?
I'll never forget that. Oh my goodness.
But also, I want to say, and I don't like this game. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't like this game because it was actually very instrumental into the things that it's one of those set points in time. Like if we were to go back and try to mess up the past, this would always happen. It would always come back.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable, son. My love-hate relationship for freaking Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh my god.
So I could go back in time and literally like I could make it so that I'm born in another state. Tenderizer would always son, it would always be a thing. It would forever haunt my dreams.
That's Marvel vs. Capcom 3. See,
okay, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Okay, see, that's more acceptable, even though that's still technically blasphemy. That's still acceptable. That's more acceptable.
The one we were all playing, the big one? Yeah. The one I was horrible at? Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll never forget the time I was playing with Janitor. I was saying what to tell you. He's like, man, I swear to God, if you use that move one more time, man. I was like, I swear I didn't do it on purpose.
I think that was my first salt moment. That was the first moment I've ever had where I experienced somebody in person super salty because my man got up, cut the game off. Worst part is we was in his house.
Right, we was in. Hey, man, he could have kicked us. Get out.
He cut the game off and went to his room, dog. He was salty, but he was still our friend. I was so confused. I was like, do we leave?
Goodness.
Like, can I go cook or something? Like, what's going on?
Wasn't my fault. If you mash buttons with him, he automatically does it. So I was just mashing buttons and it came back out.
I remember when he cut it off and walked off. I looked at you like, bruh, come on. You was like, it's not my fault.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh my gosh. That was hilarious.
Good time. So another great segue, going from fighting games to fighting games yet again. How do you feel about the fighting game community right now and how it's evolving? Because with it being more accepted as esports and more tournaments coming out, whether it be like fan tournaments or Capcom Cup, and then I forget what the Tekken one is, and then Evo just came around, and then now we have Evo Tokyo coming up. It's our Evo Japan, but I think it's going to be in Tokyo. So yeah, whatever. Evo
that would
Tokyo.
be lit. I can't wait for that one. Oh my gosh, see more Japanese players. And it's weird. We are the lowest point of esport when it comes to esports. And I've always accounted fighting games to be like the first esports, because everybody, like, if you say esports, you think Apex, Fortnite, Call of Duty, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, Call of Duty was doing tournaments back in the day, but my first esport was fighting games. They were doing it first. So in my brain, esports is fighting games. But
I feel that, yeah.
When everybody knows that it was an underground niche for a while. It has now poked its head out. We've moved from the underground, like our mom's basement, to like, all right, we got the afternoon slot on TV that nobody's watching, but we're there, right?
We're there.
And
we're on TV.
It's like, Mom, I made it. You got to stay up late, but I made it. It's a weird feeling because the progression is lovely, but with that type of progression, you get a lot more of attention. And I don't think a lot of the people understand what it means to have that type of attention.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like, you want things to go your way. It's like a monkey's palm. You want things to go your way. You want this thing, and then it backfires, and it's like, but I have what I want, but I gotta deal with this stuff too. You just really gotta be careful with the things that you do, because with it being an actual with it being in the bundle of esports, granted it's like the side bundle in the little text, but we working. There are certain things that now change. You can't be super wild on the internet anymore. You couldn't do that really to begin with, but now like you could legitimately lose money.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It could affect your life now.
Completely be deplatformed.
Exactly. Like I think there was somebody at Combo Breaker, like they were in a match, they got upset, they punched somebody and walked off. Like, you go to jail now. Yeah. It's not like a friendly, okay, talk it out, get it over with, go get a burger, shut up, and it's fine. Something that happened in the underground. No, bro, they're catching you outside with the cuffs. You wanted to hit 2P? Now we're gonna hit you with the clink clink whoop whoop. No key.
Okay, I see what the bars. Clink clink, no key. Get the fuck out of here.
But like it's one of those things, like, this is what you want. You gotta be able to deal with this too. And it's like, you gotta take the good with the bad. But some people don't know how to do it, don't know how to deal with it, and it can become very, very nasty and ugly. Like, for those of you guys listening that have been wondering if you wanted to join the FGC, join the FGC. Just don't get on Twitter.
yeah. A lot of shit talking going on Twitter.
Something happened in the FGC on Twitter, and it was the most vile thing I've ever in my life read. I lied to you not. I had to cut my phone off and put my phone down and was like, you know what? I can't. I'm literally going to throw up all of the stuff I just read. And for anybody out there in the fighting game community who are like, what does he talk about? It had to do with Capcom. That's all I'm going to say. Well, not Capcom. It was a Capcom player, but that's all I'm going to say. Street Fighter player. There we go. I don't want Capcom coming after me. Y'all about to come out with Street Fighter 6. I'm trying to be a content creator for y'all. I'm trying to be out there, dog.
Right. Yeah. You like, I'm trying to get that free copy, dog.
I'm gonna be filthy. I'm gonna be playing Honda probably, but I'm trying to be out here. My man looks sick, dog. Trying to be smacking people out here, dog. Honda, what you mean?
Yes, sir. Boy with the big hands.
Sir. Everybody's getting super hype over Jury, and I'm like,
all right, man, it's Jury players. Yeah, listen.
Son,
I think people underestimate how many people out there that have foot fetishes.
Dog. We're not gonna talk about it.
Huge underestimation.
It is what it is. I'm happy for you, but look, man.
Now Jury fine.
Big fine. Super is amazing. That little thing when she picks their face up with her foot and it kicks it away. Right. Godlike. But y'all loving it for the wrong reason. Like as an athlete, a martial artist, to do that to somebody at the end of the match. Like if you do Jury Super and it doesn't kill and it doesn't win you the match, dog, you look funny. Like that's how I know you're doing it, because you like feet. Which is fine. I'm not shaming you or nothing, but like if it doesn't kill, then you're only in it for the feet, bro. Which is fine. Again, it's fine, but you're only in it for the feet.
Absolutely absurd.
You round start Jury Super, you in it for the feet, son. You in it for the feet.
Hi, this is Editing John here. Don't mind the fan blowing on in the background. What you were about to hear was one of the longest ways to explain a very simple question ever, featuring me. So I'm just going to tell you right now what the question was, so you don't have to hear everything. All I did was ask was, what is he going to do? Where does he see his channel in the future? And that's literally it. All right. I saved you like an extra 80 seconds. Hi, host, Editing John here. I just wanted to say thank you for listening to this podcast. And I would love it if you just hit that subscribe button right there and just click it so that you have a chance to hear about other content creators and artists that I personally know of that I feel like need a little bit more attention, whether they be artists or regular content creators when it comes to YouTube, Twitch, or even hopefully some musical artists. Also, I would like to say that if you like some of the music that's playing in the background, I made that stuff. If you wanted to support me in any other way, I would suggest just checking out some of the music that I put up on Bandcamp, where a lot of it is just basically instrumentals, stuff that you put on in the background and you kind of turn your brain off, because that's what people like to listen to right now. So if that's what you're into, just go ahead and check out my Bandcamp. I'll put a link in the description. It's Down Music at Bandcamp. Again, thank you for listening. Please check out some of my friends that I feature on the podcast. And back to your regularly.
I've been doing a lot of commentating and not TOing, but like tournament production, I guess you can call it. And I'm not gonna lie, in the essence of content creation, like you can be super funny, you can be super skilled, you can be a high level player, or you could run crazy tournaments, right? And one of the fun things that I'm starting to see about tournaments, like if they're planned correctly and they're at a decent time, they're fun. Like if you've never watched a tournament from beginning to end, it is literally like a movie. You fall in love with certain players, even if you don't know who they are. You fall in love with certain players, and when they get knocked out, you are devastated. And to do that like on a weekly, monthly, a major setting, like a yearly thing, that right there, the bonds you build, the things that you see in tournament, it's crazy. And I don't know, we might be 2024, 2023. I said 2024. I'm already in 2024. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, we might be doing some tournament stuff, maybe, I don't know. We've been doing this thing recently on Saturdays where I'll open the lobby and a lot of my friends come through and they're like very strong players. And I try to make it so that a lot of the friends that come through don't know the other people that are there. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna hop in this lobby and I'm gonna run shop. And if you come in there thinking that,
you gonna get shot run on you.
You're gonna be upset.
Yes, sir.
So so I'm looking probably stuff like that. I know there's a team that has to be behind it because I'd be damned if I'm doing it all by myself. And then there's a whole commitment that goes into it. And we've already been in the team commitment thing, so I'm a little hesitant about that.
Oh, so completely understandable on that.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We definitely have plans though.
Okay, I see you. I of course am always looking forward to your content. Look forward to seeing you do bigger and better things with your channel and broadening your horizons. Hopefully soon I'll be seeing your ass on fucking Combo Breaker, or I'll see you fucking commentating along with fucking Yipes or something. Yo. That'd be absolutely insane.
That would be lit. Keep your eye out next weekend. We gonna be there. East Coast Throwdown.
Yes, sir.
We there. Guilty Gear Strive. Hopefully we make it on stream. My plan, I just don't want to go 0-2. That's it.
That's it. Just don't go 0-2.
I got two goals. Make it there because I'm driving. I've never done a trip like this before. Make it to the venue. Don't go 0-2.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
You gotta start small. You gotta start somewhere.
There it is. That's all I want. Because honestly, like if you haven't been to like a local fighting game scene or like a local spot for fighting games, it's a different beast, son.
Yep.
It's crazy. You'll have this 13-year-old kid sitting there smiling, talking about roadblocks and shit, and then next they hop in and they're DPing your ass on wake up every time on your wake up. And you're like, dog, who are you? And he's like, you look over, it's smoke coming from his hands, he's pushing the button so fast. And then afterwards he looks at you and he smiles and you're like not mad. It's like, dog,
am I fighting Mob Psycho on the sticks? What is going on right now?
Teach me the ways, son. And he's like, oh, I got you. Right after I win this tournament. And I'm like, all right, you're a little presumptuous right there thinking you're gonna win. And then the next hour he's walking off stage with the fucking trophy and the money. And he's like, all right, you ready? And I'm like,
damn, I was really NPC number 17 in this anime right now. That's crazy.
NPC number 17. But I am very fortunate to say, out of all the locals we've gone to, I think we went to one monthly and one monthly and about like 5 locals. We've placed top 8 all but once at our locals.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a regular top 8 player.
Yes, sir.
It's actually kind of wild because there's some strong, oh my gosh, some strong fucking players out there.
Hey, bro, that's what hard work and dedication gets you, bro.
Son, I be looking at some of these matches like, dog, I don't know what you ate today, bro, but keep eating that shit because it fucked you up. Thank you for the dog. I appreciate you.
Shut the hell up, dog. Every time I see you, you need to eat McDonald's before you face me, please.
Son, please, dog, please. I lied. We went 0-2 once, and then we went 1-2 once. So I've lost twice. I didn't make top 8 twice. The last time I got hella cocky. There was almost about to be a fight at the venue.
Oh yeah, you talked about that one.
Yep. Yeah, the TO broke it up. Everything was calm, but I was like, dog, he can't be doing this by himself. I'm not about to let this man rock like that. I'm like, if they go off, I'm gonna be there for my man. I'm gonna help him. I don't know him like that, but I can't let him go out like that.
Right.
After everything was all said and done, I was like, bro, it was another guy in there too. He was like, son, you want a beer? Like, he was joking. He was like, Combo will buy you a beer. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll buy you a beer. That shit that you just went through, bro, I got you. 30 minutes to find a beer, dog, at a horse dog. It's crazy. 40 minutes, finally find a beer, come back. I got like 3 beers, one for all 3 of us. I'm like, all right, cool. When I left, I was supposed to be in my losers match. But I was like, I'm gonna find a quick beer. 40 minutes later, my opponent's like, son, can you hurry up? I'm like, bro, my bad.
Where the hell are you?
Right? I'm like, I'm here now. My dumb tail was like, I've beaten you every time we've played. I know your play style. I feel like I'm a stronger player than you. I got this shit. And to prove I got this shit, watch this. I take the beer, I crack it the fuck open. I chug the whole joint.
No.
They washed the fuck out of my ass, dog. They mopped the floor with me.
Hold my beer. Get sent to losers. Well,
the fucked up part, that was my losers match. Kicked me out the tournament.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely
humbling.
Ridiculous.
Super humbling moment though. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Don't ever think you're the shit. Don't ever chug a whole beer right before your match. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait till you win, then chug that bad boy.
He said, damn, when did I get I could have sworn my fight stick only had only had 8
extra
face buttons. Right. He only had 6 face buttons. Where these extra buttons come from? I got 2 analog sticks. Wait a minute. Oh.
Wait a minute. Huh? Am I at the right station?
Right? Wait, I got a trigger button on this?
When did we start playing Grand Blue? I thought we was playing Strive.
Crazy, dog. Crazy. All right, Cambo. I appreciate you coming on here. Real quick, shout out all your stuff where everybody could find you on your social medias.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am an older guy. My brain cells are not all there. I have to split them between so many things. So I make sure that it's super easy to find me. Combo Couch at all platforms. Come check your boy out. We got a Twitch. We actually just reached 200 followers on Twitch. I just peeped.
Let's go.
I just peeped that. I was like, let's friggin' go. But we're on Twitch. We're on TikTok. We got a YouTube. Come hang out with me on Twitter. I'm actually starting to post more dumb stuff on Twitter. So, come talk to me about how, Peach Cobbler is trash.
It is trash, actually.
See?
Peach Cobbler is actually trash.
Peach Cobbler is trash. It's mid. It's mid at best. There it is. I don't want to. Mid at best. It's mid at best.
Yes, sir. The boy Combo Couch. You heard him. I'm gonna put all of his stuff in the in the description. On the video format, probably when we're talking. I'm gonna put up some of your clips and stuff from your channel, your YouTube, and from your Twitch. Boom, bow, bap. That's all of his shit on the screen.
Where's my paper? I'm writing that down. That's about to be the title of my next stream site. I swear, son, if I could get a shirt made before this tournament, that shit would say boom bow, and on the back that joint would say back bap.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Yo, if you're not following on the platform for this podcast, do it. What's wrong with you? This is some great content. Big News Morgan out here doing the work.
You heard it from Mike Down His Throat Combo. Follow the podcast.